Hello everyone, we are from Group 1. My name is Sabila Putri.
My name is Tasya Aurelia Nabillah.
Hello, my name is Aurera Septia Ramadhani.
Hello, my name is Pandu Suara Dwinata.
You already know us, right? Let's move on to the material. Most people, when reading something that only contains text, they are feel bored and sleepy, right? And maybe you feel the same way too. But did you know there is an easy way to read it? Namely by using the SQ3R method. SQ3R is a reading and study method that uses 5 steps to improve comprehension and retention of written material. That stands for surveys, question, read, recite, and review. First, survey. Before diving deep, scan the material to get a general idea of the contents. Look at titles, headings, subheadings, images, graphs, and summaries to understand the main concept and structure.
Next step is question. The purpose of this step is to set some kind of goals to what we will read. Questioning usually use 6 kind of question, such as what, who, why, when, where, and how. For example, I take this article with the title Indonesia witnessed rare blood moon on September 7 to 8. From this title, I could read questions such as what is blood moon, or how long it will happen, and when will it happen again. After doing so, you will find the answer. Alright, let's move to reading. In this step, we only read the specified things based from the question we made before. This will help us to focus on finding the main ideas and the keywords. For example, we will answering the question I made before. What is a blood moon? When I read the article, I find related answer. It is said that the blood moon is some kind of phenomenon that turns moon from bright yellow to red, caused by Earth's atmosphere. Now we know this step, we will hop on to the next step.
Then the next step is recite. Now this is the part where you try to understand what you've learned. After reading a section from a book, recite the main ideas in your own words. You don't need to sound smart about it. Just do it in a simple words where your brain can understand it fully without getting confused. Then, look away from the text and answer the question you asked in the previous step. You can do this out loud, whisper to yourself, or write down a few key points. This step is crucial for consolidating information in your own long-term memory. If you can't recite the information, it's a sign that you need to go back and reread the section. For example, you're reading a book about the 4 chambers of the heart. After reading the book, you'd close the book and say, the heart has 4 chambers. The right atrium and ventricle, which pump deoxygenated blood to the lungs, and the left atrium and ventricle, which pump oxygenated blood to the body.
Last one is review. Review is the last and very important step. Here, we look back at the key parts of the text to make our understanding clearer and stronger. Review also helps us remember information and ensure that all our earlier questions are answered. For example, after reading the article about the blood moon eclipse, we can do review by first, rereading the part that explains why the moon looks red, because sunlight is scattered through the Earth's atmosphere. Second, collecting answers to questions like why does the moon turn red and how does light scattering happen? Third, checking that this answer matched the explanation of the astrophysics expert. Fourth, repeating this process several times to strengthen memory and understanding. Through review, we don't just read once, but truly remember and understand the text in depth.
Well, that's all the explanation from us. Thanks for watching.